Histology of the skin. First, let us see thick skin histology. Thick skin is a specialized type of stratified squamous keratinized epithelium found on the palms of the hands and soles of the feet. It uniquely features five epidermal layers, notably the stratum lucidum, an exceptionally thick stratum corneum, and the complete absence of hair follicles and sebaceous glands. The five epidermal layers, deep to superficial, stratum basale, stratum germinativum, a single layer of cuboidal or columnar stem cells resting on the basal membrane. These cells undergo mitosis to continuously replace the skin. Stratum spinosum, several layers of polyhedral keratinocytes that are tightly attached by desmosomes, which look like spines under a microscope. Stratum granulosum, 3 to 5 layers of flattened cells containing dark, visibly keratohyalin granules. These granules initiate keratinization and release lipids that waterproof the skin. Stratum lucidum, a thin, clear, highly refractive band of dead anucleated cells visible just above the stratum granulosum. This layer is unique to thick skin. Stratum corneum, the outermost thickest layer consisting of 20 to 30 or more layers of flat, dead anucleated cells, squams, heavily packed with keratin. Key histological features. Epidermal ridges. Deep downward projections of the epidermis interdigitate with upward projecting dermal papillae, creating fingerprints and ensuring strong adhesion. No adnexa, hair or glands. It completely lacks hair follicles, erector, pili muscles, and sebaceous glands. Sweat glands is rich in eccrine sweat glands to assist in grip and thermoregulation. Sensory receptors contains mucinous corpuscles in the dermal papillae for fine touch and Pacinian corpuscles in the deeper dermis or hypodermis for deep pressure. So, thick skin. Next, thin skin is done. Thin skin, found everywhere except the palms and soles, measures 1 to 2 millimeter thick and features four epidermal layers. It is distinguished from thick skin by its thinner stratum corneum, the absence of a distinct stratum lucidum, and the presence of hair follicles and sebaceous glands. Main layers: epidermis, stratified squamous keratinized epithelium; stratum basale, single layer of dividing cuboidal or columnar cells on the basement membrane; stratum spinosum, several layers of polyhedral cells connected by desmosomes; stratum granulosum, thin layer, often 1 to 2 cells thick in the skin, thin skin, containing keratohyalin granules; stratum corneum, thin outermost layer of dead and enucleated keratinized cells; dermis, connective tissue; papillary layer, loose connective tissue with dermal papillae; reticular layer, thicker, dense, irregular connective tissue; hypodermis, subcutaneous layer; adipose and loose connective tissue anchor skin to underlying structures. Distinguishing features versus thick skin. Hair follicles present in thin skin, often called hairy skin. Sebaceous glands present connected to hair follicles. Sweat glands, fewer eccrine glands. May include apocrine glands depending on the body region. For example, axilla. Stratum lucidum absent. The thin skin. Skin appendages. Skin appendages are epidermal derived structures, including hair follicles, nails, sebaceous glands, and sweat glands that anchor in the dermis. They play vital roles in sensation, thermoregulation, and protection. Each has a distinct microscopic anatomy. So, hair follicles, pilosebaceous unit. Structure: a hair follicle consists of the hair root deep in the dermis and the hair shaft protruding outward. It is surrounded by concentric sheaths, the inner root sheath, outer root sheath, and a connective tissue sheath. Erector pili muscle, bundle of smooth muscle attached to the follicle that contracts to produce goosebumps. Sebaceous glands, type branched acinar alveolar glands that connect to the upper part of the hair follicles. Histology, made of lipid filled cells, sebocytes, that undergo holocrine secretion, where the entire cell ruptures to release its contents, producing sebum to lubricate the hair and skin. Sweat glands, eccrine glands, found over most of the body. They are simple coiled tubular glands. The secretory unit consists of clear cells, water or electrocytes, dark cells, glycoproteins, and myoepithelial cells, contractile cells that help expel sweat. Apocrine glands, found mainly in the axilla and groin. They are larger, coiled tubular glands. The lumen is much wider, and their ducts empty into hair follicles rather than directly onto the skin surface. Nails. Structure: hard plates of keratinized epidermal cells on the dorsal surface of the digits. Histology: the nail plate rests on the nail bed, which consists of the stratum basale and stratum spinosum. The nail root embeds into the skin and is covered by the cuticle aponechium in appendix. Nail, sebaceous gland, sweat gland. Today, I discuss the histology of skin and its appendages. Thank you.